If you live in South Africa, there's a high chance that electricity is a luxury for you because our government rations it to us and they call that phenomenon
load shedding.
You are probably tired of the situation and have decided to get an inverter trolley to avoid the painful blackouts. You can plug in your TV, sound system, internet, a laptop or two, and even a monitor. You can power all those devices throughout a 2-hour blackout or even a 4-hour blackout with ease, and you live happily ever after, forgetting about darkness, our old friend. No, that's not how the story ends.
Not in South Africa.
You will soon find yourself in a situation where you can no longer power all those devices for as long as you used to. The 4 hours go down to 3 hours, then 2 hours, then an hour, and the next thing you know, your inverter trolley is useless. You will then have no choice but to spend more money to get the trolley fixed or buy a new one. This will happen within a couple of months or just over a year of getting your new inverter trolley. This issue is caused by the kind of battery used in your inverter trolley. Most inverter trolleys are equipped with a deep cycle gel battery, a type of rechargeable battery that provides a steady and sustained amount of power over an extended period. It is commonly used in applications where a reliable and long-lasting source of power is needed, such as backup systems, boats, and caravans. There is nothing wrong with deep cycle gel batteries. The issue here is caused by how we are using them. A typical deep cycle gel battery has between 300 to 500 charge cycles. That is discharging a battery from 100% to a specific level and then recharging it back to 100%. You see, in a perfect world, you will get 1 or 2 power cuts in a month at worst. That would mean you pretty much use about 2 charge cycles in a month and probably less than 50 in a year. So your battery can last you 4 to 6 years. However, in South Africa, this will not happen because you use at least 1 charge cycle in a day. That is when we are on stage 1 or 2 load shedding. But as things stand, you are probably using about 3 charge cycles in a day. Consider yourself lucky if your battery lasts more than a year. Unfortunately, this is the situation you will find yourself in if you have an inverter trolley with a deep cycle gel battery or if you plan on getting one. Our first battery lasted about 8 months and the second one about 9 months. Maybe the next one will last 10 months and the numbers just keep going up. We all know that is wishful thinking. So all this can be avoided depending on how much you discharge your battery and how often you do it. Smart people will tell you to use only 50% of your battery's charge or only 30% to ensure that your battery lasts longer. Some sellers even tell you to switch off your inverter during stage 4 load shedding and higher. I don't know about you, but I bought an inverter trolley to have power when Eskom does its thing. There is no way I'm switching it off during load shedding. Now, if you and I are the same, then you need to put aside some money for a new battery or 2 every year. This is the way, unless you want to implement load shedding for your own backup solution. Fortunately, there's another way out of this, and no, it's not burning fuel. The solution is to get a backup system that uses a different kind of battery, a lithium-ion battery. A popular type of battery which is used in many portable devices such as smartphones, laptops, tablets, electric vehicles, and energy storage systems. Lithium-ion batteries have a longer lifespan compared to gel batteries. They can typically last from 2,000 to 5,000 charge cycles, depending on how you use them. On paper, if a deep cycle gel battery has 300 to 500 charge cycles, then a lithium-ion battery with 2,000 to 5,000 charge cycles should last 6 to 10 times longer than a deep cycle gel battery. In my scenario, this could last 4 to 6 years. Of course, that is all theoretical. But you don't change the battery in your laptop or phone every year, and you probably deplete it and charge it every single day. It makes sense to me. So one might ask, why don't you replace the deep cycle gel battery in your inverter trolley with a lithium-ion battery? I plan on doing that until I dug into it a little bit and discovered that my inverter does not support lithium-ion batteries. If I installed one in my trolley, it would die a horrible death. So do yourself a favor and find out if your inverter supports lithium-ion batteries before you shoot yourself in the foot. If it wasn't for that setback, I would replace my deep cycle battery with a lithium-ion one. The alternative is getting a lithium-ion inverter out of the box, but those cost more than systems with cheaper deep cycle batteries, so I'm not rushing that decision. Ultimately, the choice between gel batteries and lithium-ion batteries depends on factors such as the length and frequency of power outages, the amount of backup power you require, and your budget. Make a more informed decision. Cheers.